Hines in North Carolina and Virginia Tech.
Top 10 win, top 25 win. They are on a 4-0 run and definitely looking to just build off of that.
All set for basketball. Pendande and Hines into the center jump circle. Miami and Wake Forest, and away we go from Coral Gables. First possession of the game for Wake Forest. Samiel, and off her fingertips.
There's that defense that we're talking about right there from the jump.
Cavender to Harden with Pendande to finish.
That's going to be a key for this Wake Forest team, slowing down this Miami defense. They are very active at all positions with their hands in the half court and full court.
Williams connects with Harrison. Three ball for Williams out of the corner. Falls off the front side of the rim. Cavender, middle of the floor. Nice stop and go move deflected. The other way with Harrison. .15 to shoot for Wake Forest. Miami daring Wake Forest to take that three ball. Hines passes on it. Samiel inside for Hines. And stepped out of bounds. Shot clock is about to expire.
Miami looks like they're in a man-to-man on misses and a 2-3 on makes, and I think that kind of confused Wake Forest the first time down. They're in a zone, and the second time they're in man-to-man.
Harden from the top of the circle. Misses everything.
I think she's still trying to find her niche. You know, she's just coming back from an injury, trying to find her way back. Jasmine Roberts has worked her way into the starting lineup. She's played phenomenal while Harden was out.
Deservedly so for Roberts. There's a steal for Harden. Trailer is Pendande, saves it. Roberts inside the right block, got it, and one more shot.
Just like that. I love her fearlessness. She is just an athlete that is unafraid of contact, unafraid to be around the rim, and just to do the dirty work.
So Roberts to the free throw line. 74% free throw shooter. And that one off target. .4 Miami just underway here in Coral Gables. Three-pointer straight on, curls out for Spear. Cavender on the move. Williams tries to throw it inside, and it's taken away on the takeaway. Williams, Samiel out of the corner. Three ball is good by Harrison, averaging 8 points a game.
Miami's leaving a lot of three-point opportunity available for the Wake Forest team, so they're going to have to knock down those open shots.
Only the 5th three-point make of the year for Harrison. Came in at 20% in the bonus area. Williams for Pendande. Cavender being watched by Harrison. Harden tries to dump it inside for Pendande. Takeaway by Wake Forest. Demon Deacons can take the lead here. Hines has it blocked by Pendande.
There's Hines showing her ability on the inside. But Pendande just a little too big for her to handle.
18 on the shot clock for the Demon Deacons. Harrison on the pull-up. Side iron miss, and Pendande, after volleyballs around, captures the rebound for Miami. Harden, and then on to Cavender. Roberts, a nice feed, setting up Harden. Missing from point-blank range. Samiel clears the rebound.
Yeah, Harden having a little bit of a rough start to this game.
3 ball off target. Harden with a rapid pass in front for Cavender. Harrison really playing close to Cavender. Roberts, a tough shot, won't go. Grabs her own rebound, and a foul on Wake Forest.
You know, Jaleel Williams is going to have to be a threat from the three-point line. They are giving her the opportunity to shoot it because they're not giving it to Cavender. Cavender now has to be the point guard because Ariovitz is not in the starting lineup, so it kind of takes her out of that off-ball situation. Williams is going to have to be a threat on the offensive end for Miami to have success.
Roberts back to the free throw line. Majoring in broadcasting. First one away and no good. Roberts over the last 3 games, averaging 13 points a game, 54% from the floor, and 7 rebounds a game, and is good on 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe.
That 13.3 is very deceptive. She's had a couple of 20-plus point games that has boosted that percentage up like that.
Samiel will take it over Pendande. And last touch by Wake Forest. Scruggs could not corral it on the baseline. Two-point lead for Miami with Harden and Williams. Pendande, as Tamara predicts here, is Williams. Now Cavender in the corner. Roberts on the wing. Miami 5. Williams on the move. And tied up possession arrows in favor of Miami.
So they gave the ball to Williams to be the point guard so they can get Cavender off the ball. And it didn't work out the way they wanted to because they got a tie-up.
Roberts will trigger it inbounds for Miami. Cavender steps back into a 3. It's off the heel. Pendande has the offensive rebound. Williams looking up at the rim. Off the Pendande. Skips it across. Nice shot fake. Cavender slithers underneath the basket and draws a foul.
Cavender really trying to get herself into this game. It's been difficult for her to get a shot opportunity so far.
Timeout on the floor. Early going here in Coral Gables. 2-point lead for Miami.
Pretty even as we can see the 5-3 score with little under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Both teams trying to find their niche and how they're going to comfortably get into a good groove in this game.
Cavender will step up to the free throw line. 90% free throw shooter. I was thinking that if you watch the way she shoots free throws, it's just so perfect that somewhere along the line in her career, she could go on, and hold like free throw shooting clinics or be a free throw shooting coach or something. But her form is immaculate.
I assure you that comes from repetition. That's a lot of muscle memory, not to even think about it. Just go out there and do what your body tells you to do because you've done it so much and so consistently every day.
It's funny because, hanging from the Raptors here as Wake Forest scores, one of the great all-time basketball players on the men's side, Rick Barry, is one of the great free throw shooters. You know how he shot free throws, right?
Yeah.
The grand style.
Yes.
And, yeah, Cavender, so University of Miami with a bucket there. In their history of basketball, it looks like they have 2 of the all-time greats with completely different styles.
Well, I'll take it as long as, I'm sure they'll take it as, when it gets late into the game. you'll take that. You'll put her on the line for that opportunity.
Williams hits a big one for Wake Forest. It brings the Demon Deacons within 1. .348 to go, 9-8 Miami. And Harden to the free throw line. Today is Destiny Harden's 122nd career game. Free throw off the heel, no good. Harden 74% with Charity Stripers. Coming off a 13-point game against Georgia Tech. Played 18 minutes in that contest.
You know, when she's going, she's a very, very dangerous player. We've seen that over and over again in these Miami games.
Makes 1 out of 2. 2-point lead for Miami at 10-8. Wake Forest gets it across. Spear for 3. Side iron miss. Offensive rebound. Sumiel. Harrison. Scruggs. Too strong. Comes off the iron hard. Cavender for Miami.
She's ready to catch and shoot. Ready to get into the game.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Harrison Scruggs on the three-point line. In on Oldacre. No good.
Oldacre just a big body.
Yeah, plucked that rebound right off. Harden. Spear getting cozy with Williams.
Oh, really good pass from Williams. Finding ways to be effective on the court outside of her scoring, because that has definitely had a little challenge. She's been having challenges with her scoring and her role offensively, but she still needs to be on the court. Her tenacious defense and her ability to just, you know, affect the game in other ways is great.
Scruggs missed from point-blank range, but was fouled. Scruggs hitting a milestone today, 100 career games. Just a 32% free throw shooter at 9 for 28. First one by Scruggs, no good. So we got a Cavender, 90% free throw shooter, and Scruggs at just 32%.
You wonder if that was a good foul by Miami. Instead of giving up 2 points, they don't get any.
Hurricanes can't corral that rebound off the fingertips, I believe, off of Spearman. So Wake Forest will bring it inbounds. On the baseline with Harrison. Harrison from Baldwin, New York. Gets it inbounds to Becker in the game. Becker, a senior.
She looks way taller than 6'2".
I had to take a double look. Nice shot fake, drifting to her left, and Spear with a 3.
Spear finding her way back into this game. They don't want her to get hot. She's leading the team in points, and she's not afraid to take those shots.
Led the ACC in scoring a year ago. Got a nice pure shot. Another look at it. Got herself right to her spot. Barely disturbed the net.
Because of the threat she is offensively, you have to be honest. You have to play her out at the three-point line. Excuse me.
Aryavitz misses. Wake Forest can take the lead on this possession. Harrison for Spear. Quick pass to Williams. Give and go. Spear tries to get it back, and it'll be a charge.
Who other than Destiny Hart to take that charge? She's very good at getting her body in position and sacrificing her body for an extra possession for the Hurricanes.
So the final 90 seconds of kind of a choppy first quarter.
Very, very, very slow start to this game. Both teams trying to find their way offensively of what's going to work, which unit is going to work for either one of them.
Harrison badgered by Williams. .12 on the shot clock for Wake Forest. Harrison to the free throw line. Tough shot over Roberts. Nice defending. Easy rebound for Cavender. On the attack. Cavender for Williams. Nice move. Oh, that was pretty basketball right there.
Williams is doing her thing with assists. She hasn't done much on the offensive end, but like I said, she's contributed in other ways and making the defense help over and just giving the easy dish out to her teammates.
Wake Forest with a nice answer for Becker underneath. Good ball movement. 13 seconds to go. Miami to get the final shot here of the quarter. Aryavitz with 5. Roberts with 2. Good if it goes. Got it to end the quarter.
I love her confidence. She is such a fun player to watch. She knew that she was going to the basket.
Roberts finishes the quarter with 5 points. Miami has a 3-point lead. Roberts on the move. Beats the clock. 1 quarter down. The Kings at 3. Miami and Wake Forest 1 quarter down, 16-13. Hurricanes with a 3-point lead. Both teams kind of muddled their way through that first quarter.
Both teams with a lot of substitution, trying to find that unit that's going to give them that consistency and some type of continuity on the court.
Wake Forest, the first possession of the second quarter. Andrews in the game. Samiel. Spear for Scruggs and a foul.
That was a close one.
Sharp passing by Wake Forest.
Scruggs trying to find that disadvantage with Cavender guarding her from post to post. Kind of switched off on one of the screens to Roberts.
Scruggs from Fayetteville, North Carolina, now 0 for 3 on the charity stripe. She is a fan of the Marvel movies and Marvel comics, fanatic of Marvel. She needs to summon her inner Iron Man.
Well, I know if it gets down deep down into the scoring and in the game, if they need a free throw, she probably won't be out there.
Cavender gets bumped off to Haley Cavender. Turnover by Miami.
Miami's going to try to turn some offense from their defense, and they'll put on the full court man-to-man.
Take away by Arievitz, and Wake Forest gets it right back. Blocked by Miami. Spearman with a nice block. Cavender across the timeline. Haley Cavender misses from point-blank range.
Sort of a sloppy game, both ends.
Nice job by Spearman stepping into the passing lane, trying to go the length of the floor, and does.
Don't you just love it when a big man can do that? Get a steal, take it coast to coast, and finish.
Andrews in the corner, Spear inside. Some of y'all misses. And a foul on the rebound on Wake Forest. Another look at it, Tamara, on the steal.
Quick hands right there. Felter on the left side, finish on the right side. That's a huge improvement.
Five-point lead for Miami. Arievitz on the move. An offensive foul on the University of Miami. Andrews had a notion for three. 7 on the shot clock.
Nice move. Just couldn't finish it.
3 ball on the way. No good. Rebounded. And that one is a miss.
I bet she wishes she can get that one back. Great offensive rebound. Just couldn't finish with the left hand.
Spearman right around the basket. Now an offensive foul on the Demon Deacons.
Both teams having same call called on them with illegal screens from the post. Just slid her feet a little bit. Once you get set, you can't move.
Arievitz sits down for Miami. Harden back in. Saga in. Then Donde. And Cavender. Screen from Pendonde. Cavender floats it up there, no good. Gets her own rebound. There is a whistle, and I believe it has to do with the shot clock.
I think they want to see if it hit the rim or not.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to complain about that. Giving us a few more seconds. All right.
Roberts weighing her options on a Cavender. A travel by Miami.
Shifted her feet just a little bit before she started to make her move.
Williams open the three-point line. Tumbles off the iron and rebounded by Roberts.
Miami hasn't been able to score in the last 2 minutes.
Pendande, there's a blocking foul on Wake Forest, and Pendande holding her lip.
That's just a little war wound. Just a little accessory to basketball when you're a post player.
Hannah Cavender will bring it in play for Miami. Got a foul on Wake Forest on Becker.
It's a lot of fouls being called this game. Now Wake Forest has gotten itself into a situation with 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes to go, and any other fouls, Miami's at the free throw line for 2.
Roberts, Cavender lets it fly, well off target. Hurricanes hitless with their last 4 shots. They've gone dry here for 2.5 minutes.
Gonna see what it's gonna take to get either team. She caught her. Either team in the momentum of getting the ball in the basket.
8th turnover for Wake Forest. Miami has 6 turnovers. Ariavets returns for Miami. Morales in the game for Wake Forest.
I don't think Miami's hit a three-point shot yet this game, something that they do well often.
Saga for Ariavets. Saga will tee one up. A little bit short. Andrews has the rebound. Williams with 3, Spear with 3 for Wake Forest. 5 minutes to go in the half, a 5-point lead for Miami. Offensive foul on Wake Forest. Second one on Becker.
Becker tried to flop a little bit and just fall to the ground, but I don't think the refs are falling for it anymore.
We're going to take a timeout from the Watsco Center in Coral Gables. Miami 18 and Wake Forest 13. Less than 5 minutes to go. Second quarter, 18-13. Tamara, this has been a wrangle fest.
Very, very slow game. Miami has not scored in 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Wake Forest is still struggling to find their offense, and we are waiting to see one of the teams emerge with some type of momentum here.
Ariavets takes it toward the baseline. Oh, what a pass. And Pendande can't finish. That was a great pass. What a setup.
A great possession, but that goes to show you how this game has gone thus far. Just can't quite get it.
Just an exquisite pass by Ariavets. Andrews inside the right block had two looks at it. Poked away by Wake Forest. A cold front has set in on the Miami offense.
7th turnover for the Hurricanes. Wake Forest with 9 turnovers. And still both teams at this 18-13 mark for quite some time now.
Spear has only 3 shots for Wake Forest. Here's Andrews. And she loses the possession. Are you surprised that Spear only has 3 shots so far?
This has been a very interesting game to watch on both sides. She hasn't really gotten into the groove of things. They have 9 turnovers, so it's hard to get a shot off if you don't have the ball.
Ariavets jogs it across the line for Williams. Oldacre. Over Scruggs, but no good. Wake Forest finally breaks through. Williams on the drive, averaging 9 points a game. From Raleigh, Oldacre on the other end. Up and in.
She got up and down the court really fast.
That's 4 for Oldacre. Miami trying to ratchet up the defensive pressure. Morales for Scruggs. Connects to Williams. Spear, a trifecta. Nice rebound by Harden. Aryavets. Roberts on the move. Layup is short on the side of the rim. Scruggs collects the rebound. 2.5 to go, first half in Coral Gables. Williams, a former 3-star player, had 13 points in their last outing against Notre Dame. There's a travel. Spear got going before she had the ball.
That'll be the 10th turnover for Wake Forest. And so you ask the question, why Spear only has 3 attempts? You can't get an attempt if you turn the ball over. It's very difficult to do.
5-point lead for Miami, approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. Harden, a triple try. Off target. Williams right there for the rebound. And a foul.
That's Destiny's second shot that she hasn't hit the rim.
Perfect location for Williams.
Absolutely. Maybe that'll get her going into things. Her first basket of the game.
Williams averaging 8.5 points a game. 2019-2020 Broward County Player of the Year.
From Ely High School in Pompano, very, very fun and exciting player to watch. And she made her mark definitely as a freshman in this program, earned herself a starting position. Kind of been in a slump, but at any given time, that can be reversed. And as you can see, the passion in Coach Katie Meyer as she's trying to fire her team up with the last 2 minutes to go in this half.
I think if my memory serves me correct, you were the Broward County Player of the Year.
I believe so.
Miami forces a turnover. Williams again, badgering right along the sideline.
That is what she does best. That is what got her a starting position on this team, her defense.
Aryavets. Hurricanes have stretched the lead now to 23-15 and make it 25-15.
There's Destiny. Sometimes you just have to see the ball go in.
Harden averaging 12 points a game from Morgan Park High School in Chicago. Miami has their largest lead of the game at 10, 25-15. Under 90 seconds to go. Here comes Williams, being watched by Harden. Spear for Williams. Now Morales. Conley on the three-point line.
They've picked up man-to-man with 10 seconds to go.
Williams has to do something here. Has to juggle a shot somewhere. Steps back. Off the iron. Williams battled the rebound, had it. She lost her footing. Last touch by Morales.
It's kind of a goofy play.
Yeah. Miami's on a 7-0 run now. And Wake Forest, they've gone cold for the last 3 minutes.
Both teams will have a chance to regroup at halftime to see what is working for them and what is not.
Harden sends up a 3-ball off the heel. About 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams, Jalea Williams jabbing at it, poking at it. Morales.
Causing all kinds of trouble, and she just got away with a walk. Changed her pivot foot.
Spear, last year's leading scorer in the league, with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now 5 for Scruggs with 3. Scruggs steps back, well off target. Cavinder, and that will end the first half here in Coral Gables. Miami ends the half on a 7-0 run. It wasn't pretty,
quite a half on both ends. Not pretty, but if you're Katie Meyer, you're going to tell your team, we did not play Miami basketball, and we are up 10. That is something you can take from this half.
All right, first possession. Hurricanes have the ball and a 10-point lead. Pendande trying to get it inside to Harden, posting up. Flips it outside, right back inside to Pendande. Off target. Good idea, but the execution at the end wasn't there.
Destiny was begging for the ball. She had a mismatch inside, and by the time they saw it, it was just a little too late.
Samiel trying to find a friend. Didn't see a lot of Hines in the first half and misses from close range.
Both teams with good defense coming out.
Harden tries to force one between 2 defenders. Saved in the baseline by Williams. Back inside to Pendande. Gets bumped a couple of times and misses everything.
Pendande's gotten beat up a few times in this basketball game. You know, she looks like she has re-aggravated her nose injury.
Got hit in the lip earlier. Now looks like the nose. Oldacre will come on and Pendande will sit down.
It's a physical game down there in the paint.
Hine has not made a 3 this year. Miami just daring her to take a shot.
Miami only has one true post player out there, and it's so easy to just switch everything.
Area vets for Roberts. 2 fouls on Roberts. Spear cut off by Oldacre. Shot clock winding down off the backboard and rim. And Williams has it for Miami. Oh, nice pass for Harden. Threads a clever pass, and Harden able to finish on the other end.
And if you're Megan in Wake Forest, this is not what you want. Miami out in the open court. Williams just way too fast, running the floor very well. Easy bucket by Destiny Harden. Count 2 and the basket.
So Harden back to the free throw line, where she shoots 74%. 3-point play for Miami.
Full court pressure by Miami again, trying to turn some offense from their defense.
That one tumbles off of Oldacre's fingertips, and Wake will have another chance at it. Wake Forest will turn the ball over for the 12th time today.
A little frustration starting to settle in on Wake Forest with the intensity that Miami is giving them defensively.
Harden turns the corner and give her one more shot. Looks
Well,
like,
when your 3-ball isn't working, you get 3 the hard way, right?
that's right. Looks like Destiny Harden has said, I'm going to pick up the pace of the second half.
Someone has to lead this team and step up and become this scoring threat, and it's Destiny Harden right now.
Harden, who had 20 points on 7 of 14 shooting earlier this year against Florida State. 10 points on 4 of 9 shooting this afternoon.
Miami with a 5-0 run. Make that a 6-0 run.
And their largest lead of the day, now at 31-15. Wake has not scored in the third quarter. Harrison from Baldwin, New York, middle of the floor. On to Hine. Hines for Spear, short. Harrison takes it back out. I'm not sure if it was a pass or a shot, but Wake Forest will take the 2.
That was a holiday gift. Doesn't get much easier than that.
Hines with her first basket of the game. Had 6 points against Notre Dame and 4 steals. Cavender on a fallaway. Off of one leg.
She just found her way in there to the basket. Very crafty player.
4 points for Cavender.
Miami 3 out of 3. Last 3 field goals.
Williams gets her hand on that one. Kind of a tomahawk chop to knock it out of play. Hines a short handoff for Harrison. Jalea Williams saying, I did not touch that, and flashing a perfect smile at the end of that.
Well, she said she's going to get it back, right? Julia didn't touch it, but they said Destiny Harden touched it. No? They said Destiny was the last person to touch it.
I guess Destiny was the last one. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Wake Forest. Oh, what a tough shot. And a nice make by Williams.
2 seconds to go. Special situation. Made the best of it.
Oldacre inside. Around Hines. Oh, look at that shot.
I have no idea how that went in. That is something special. Fading off the baseline. Little up-de-doo, and that's for 2.
Williams goes for the steal that time.
Very, very, very active. Williams has been very active.
Here's Oldacre. Here's another look at it. Showing an array of shots today.
I don't know how she was able to see the basket with that. She was fading behind the backboard. All that matters is she knew.
Hines for Williams. Well, Hines knocked down Harden, an offensive foul. That's the 3rd on Hines.
And another turnover for Wake Forest.
Hines could be a scorer for Wake Forest. She had 18 points in the game against Alabama, but with 3 fouls today. Nine on the shot clock for Miami. And the foul's going to be, I believe that's the 4th foul on Hines.
That's an interesting call.
There's another look at it. I guess you're going to say she hooked her. So.
I would have found out of every basketball game if these refs were my refs when I was playing. I was a very, very, very physical player, and so.
Andrews and Becker come on for Wake Forest. Williams sits down, and so does Hines with 4 fouls. Oldacre has it for Miami. Oldacre for Cavender and 3. Short. Scruggs collects the rebound for the Demon Deacons. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wake Forest has just 19 points so far.
It has been a struggle for Wake Forest to get anything going with anyone.
3-pointer is short into the hands of Oldacre. On to Cavender, in front to Williams. Layup is good.
They made that with 3 seconds taking off of the shot clock.
37-19. Wake Forest averages 61 points a game. Just 19 today.
I was wondering when that was coming.
So a timeout on the floor. Miami's made 5 of their last 6 shots. And
look how fast this went.
Cavender on to Williams for the easy layup. And the Canes have breathing room. The largest lead of the game.
Wake Forest looks to be overwhelmed at this point by everything Miami's throwing at them. Miami in a 2-3 zone right now, trying to continue to confuse Wake Forest offense and throw them out of a rhythm. Dwyer's in for the first time.
Right. Spearman picks up the rebound. Oh, look at this. What a play by Harden. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's a 5-star play right there.
That's going to make a real nice highlight for the Hurricanes. I love how they're playing for each other. That's the type of basketball that anyone would want to be a part of.
Spearman gets the bucket, but Harden with an exquisite pass. 39-19 Miami. Possession arrow is in favor of Wake Forest. Canes are on a 6-0 run. They've made 6 of their last 7 shots. We're at a timeout here in Coral Gables on the campus of the university. Like this. Cameron, what a play.
Great basketball by this Miami team. Great job sharing the ball, playing for each other. Very selfless basketball being displayed right here.
39-19. Wake Forest got to find a way to dig themselves out of this trench. Foul on Harden.
It's been a 14-4 run.
Hurricanes today are shooting blanks from 3-point range, 0 for 7. Wake is shooting blanks from the free throw line, 0 for 4.
That's something they have in common.
Nice job on the runner by Morales. Floats it up there for 2. Harden. Cavender launches a triple try. Good. Well, happy birthday, number 1. And number 2 heard us talking about shooting blanks.
Absolutely. You just can't give Cavender a wide open shot, not under distress. She's going to knock that down.
38th 3 of the year, came in at 43%. Andrews gets down low and banks it home. That was well done. Andrews curling around the basket. Cavender again inside the 3-point line for Harden. On a hand to Cavender. And a foul.
Both of the Cavaliers being very active on the court. Now you have Hannah going to the free throw line. You just had Haley knock down a 3-point shot.
And a Cavender 12 out of 15 with their charity stripers this year. First one of the way, around and out. That one popped out like popcorn.
Haley's going to take her after the game and do that free throw shooting clinic you spoke about.
Annie Cavender makes 1 out of 2. 20-point lead for Miami. Dwyer pokes it away. Jump ball, and Miami will get possession on the alternating possession arrow.
I think that still should go towards Dwyer. She got a hand in there, got to tie up. Possession arrow is Miami's favor. It's Miami's basketball.
Spearman for Roberts. Dwyer. Here's Cavender. Reverses it for Roberts. Around and out. Harrison digs down for the rebound. Scruggs finds Spear open for 3. Around and out. No good. Spear got hit by Spearman after the play.
Roberts to pick up her 3rd foul.
Roberts fouling Andrews. Andrews has only been to the free throw line 5 times this season, 2 for 5. That one is good. First make from the free throw line today for Wake Forest.
We had the first make for the free throw line and the first make from the 3-point line, and a couple possessions apart.
So Andrews good on a pair of free throws.
Now, one of the rare times Miami has 2 back-to-the-basket post players in at the same time. I want to see what this looks like.
Spearman and Oldacre in. Cavender for Dwyer to Cavender. Spearman in the corner. Oldacre trying to post up. Oldacre called for a travel. Oldacre with 6 points in the game. On 3 of 4 shooting.
Just looking at the size of her shoes. She is a massive force inside that gives Miami such great, I don't know, size on the inside. You can't score over her.
Andrews floats one up there for 2 and 6 points in the game. Cavender finds Dwyer. Dwyer into Oldacre. Quickly doubled back out to Cavender with 4 to shoot. Haley Cavender for 3. Oldacre tries to grab it out of the air, but it's a shot clock violation.
Not the greatest possession for Miami.
Inside of 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Miami's won 4 in a row. Looking for their 5th straight victory inside the ACC. Williams across the timeline. Raleigh, North Carolina in her 48th game. Some of y'all misses from 3-point range. Oldacre in a battle. Ball squirts out. It's still free, and here comes Spearman from Miami.
Can she handle it again?
Shot clock and game clock about a 2-second differential. Dwyer for Spearman and draws the foul with 11 seconds to go.
Miami being very patient with that opportunity. They had the opportunity for an open shot, and Coach Meyer decided to bring it out and get a quality shot, and they end up at the free throw line.
Spearman in 10 minutes today. 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Against Georgia Tech, played 14 minutes, made 4 of 5 shots for 8 points. 61% on the free throw line so far. That one's off the heel.
This is the second kind of scoring drought or lull that Miami has been in.
Second one around and out. Summiel with the rebound. From Bayville, Connecticut. Summiel's got 3 brothers and a sister. At the buzzer, won't go. Harrison had that one pop out on him. Just couldn't finish. We go to the fourth quarter. In Coral Gables, Miami 43, Wake Forest 27. Canes. Here come the Demon Deacons. They've got themselves in a trench. We'll try to find a way out. Williams on the move. Touch pass from Harrison. Andrews, Summiel. Morales down the lane. A little bit too hard, and last touch by Wake Forest.
It's really difficult for Wake Forest. Miami's making Wake Forest earn every single shot that they attempt.
Dwyer across the timeline. Williams for Dwyer. Arievitz. Arievitz, a triple try. Too strong. Harden hustling to try to save the rebound. Just could not control it. $16-point lead for Miami. Katie Meyer trying to pick up her 5th straight win. Such a grind in this league. If you get 5 straight wins, well, that does so much for a team's confidence.
Absolutely, and not to mention the type of wins that they've gotten. Number 9, Virginia Tech, excuse me. And then they beat a number 22 team in the nation. Makes this Miami team feel like they can play with anyone, which they can.
Dwyer for Harden, inside to Williams. Nice move. Count it, and one more.
Oh, she made that way more difficult than it had to be.
Thought she should have taken it right away, right?
Went right up, right there, right up. She said she wanted 3 and not 2.
Yeah.
We hear you, Williams.
Kind of took herself into traffic.
Absolutely.
At any rate, 7 points today for Williams. 3 rebounds. Always a perfect smile. That's good. At 28 points earlier this year against Columbia.
Yeah, she struggled the last few games, the last several games with her scoring, but she has picked it up in this game.
Baseline jumper by Andrews, no good. Summiel the rebound. Morales for Harrison. Summiel, free throw line jumper is good.
Miami off to the races, off of a make.
Harrison wants to go all the way and puts a foul on Williams. Second foul on Jalea Williams. Puts Harrison on the free throw line. She shoots 64%. Playing in her 97th game today. Her dad played basketball. Comes from a basketball family. First free throw is good. Now we have a conversation with the officials.
Not understanding what happened here.
I think it had to do with Dwyer getting into the game. Harrison gets one more shot.
Going out of the game.
Harrison in high school had 5 varsity letters. Maybe she played in the 8th grade.
There are some schools down here that allow you to play when you have that K through 12 type program. When you're in middle school, you can play high school as well.
Now Dwyer sits down. Cavender back in. That jumper is good. Summiel's got 4. 46-32 Miami. And a double dribble. Wake Forest looking for a lifeline here in the final 7.5 minutes.
They're coming alive a little bit. You see a little more energy on their bench. You see a little more energy on the court.
There's a vestige of hope here for Wake Forest with 7:25 to go. Every possession has to count. Summiel averaging 8 points a game. That's just 4 today, but in all 4 here in the last couple of minutes. Ariavets will sit down. Cavender back in.
What was once a 20-point game, now a 14-point game.
Harrison misses everything.
That pesky defense by Williams that are forcing bad shots or tough shots, I should say, by this Wake Forest offense.
Under 7 minutes to play. Cavender a long 3. Off the heel, Wake goes into a zone. Nice bounce pass. Oh, Andrews with a finish on a beautiful pass from Williams. And that forces a timeout from Katie Meyer, and Wake Forest in transition. This is beautiful. Andrews with a glorious finish, and the Demon Deacons are knocking on the door.
I mean, Mother Nature can be.
6.5 to go. Our game summary. The situation is Miami 46, Wake Forest 34. Demon Deacons on a 7-0 run. Williams with 7 points. Harden leading Miami with 11. Wake is 14 out of 48. With 15 turnovers, Miami's made 18 of their 45 shots. But Wake Forest perhaps has hijacked the momentum here in the fourth quarter.
Miami has been in complete control of this game the entire game. Little momentum shift right now.
Oldacre with 2 to shoot. Deflected, gets it back. Will it count? Yes. I believe so. We're going to go take a look at it. The zone defense that Wake has gone into, is that bothering Miami?
I don't think it's bothering Miami. I just think that, basketball is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum shifts, and,
The ruling on the floor is a made basket. The play is under review for a possible shot clock violation.
All right, and they'll go to the counter, see it. But Miami, with the teams that they're going to be facing, will have to be able to be very consistent with different types of defenses being thrown at them. And that's what I think they're seeing right now.
I don't think she got this shot off.
It won't count.
Yeah.
I didn't think it counted initially. It's a great effort. Ready not to give up on the play.
It's close. It's a bang-bang play, but right there, it looks like it's still in her hands.
Oldacre getting some quality experience in these Miami games. I believe Coach Katie is trying to get her ready for tournament play. March Madness is coming up. He's going to need the minutes by such a huge presence on the inside that can impact the game both on offense and defense.
Situation right now, Miami 48, Wake Forest 34. We're still looking at this shot by Oldacre, whether it was good or not, but now they're trying to make the picture even bigger.
I didn't think that they needed a review of that much.
I would agree with you. No basket.
There was a shot clock violation on the play. The basket is disallowed.
Full court man-to-man for Miami, and Oldacre, a part of that full court defense.
– 12-point game. Wake Forest chiseling away at the Miami lead. That Williams, who was tailgating Harrison for a foul.
Williams is a physical player. She doesn't want to flop. She wants to get right in you. She doesn't want to allow you to go where you want to go. She wants to be the dictator. What you can do when you have that ball in your hands. Or without it.
3 fouls. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Morales. Offensive rebound, Andrews. Morales across the lane, floats it up there for 2.
Now we have a 10-point game, Joe.
Well, Wake Forest finding a path back into this one. A road to recovery. They were down by 19.
That is a lot of time left on the clock. A few possessions, and this could be a tie-up.
Cavender, a long 3. Good! Miami needed that one. And a Cavender with a big 3.
Cavender giving the Hurricanes a much-needed basket. Very important possession.
I should say Miami's largest lead was 21. Wake got it down to 10. Morales had an ocean for 3. Under 5 minutes to go in Coral Gables. Oldacre steps in the passing lane. Harden on the move. Cavender from the corner. Around and out. I believe Harden will be called for the foul.
Give Miami their 14th foul. Now, if I am Megan and Wake Forest, I am going to be aggressive with Miami. Stop the clock, put my players at the free throw line, easy baskets.
4:37 to go and counting. 13-point lead for Miami. Wake trying to make a move. Williams middle of the floor. Morales, Williams, Morales once more. Around Oldacre. From the free throw line, lets it go. Harden collects the rebound for Miami. Oldacre inside from Harden. 2 more.
The entire gym heard her yelling for the ball. Had no choice.
Oldacre with 8 points in the game.
Big easy target under the basket.
Timeout, Wake Forest. And now it's 51-36. We'll take a break. Demon Deacons had a vestige of hope, but that's disappearing. Miami up 51-36 under. 3:52 to go. Miami led by 21. Wake got it down to 10. Hurricanes have stretched it back out. Some of y'all will take it from the top of the arc. Williams collects the rebound for Miami. The lead is 15. That Cavender 3 ball was really big. Here's another one by Cavender. That one's too strong. And a Cavender. Hannah with 4 points in the game. Haley with 7. Haley Cavender, Miami's leading scorer. Double figures in 12 games. Short of that today. Under 3 minutes to play. Williams for 3. Big shot by Williams. A left wing 3. Her 16th of the season. Cavender has it raked away by Harrison. Has Andrews in front. No good in the layup. Harrison is tackled by Oldacre.
And that's not a good foul. Going to the free throw line for 2 shots, stops the clock, allows Wake Forest to collect themselves.
Spearman returns to action for Miami. Katie Meyer calls on Spearman to come in. Harrison back to the free throw line. 1 for 8 from the floor today. 1 out of 2 on the free throws. 8 rebounds for Harrison. First one is good. Good on a pair of free throws is Harrison.
A 10-point game with 2.5 minutes to play.
Harden below the free throw line for an easy 2.
That's her bread and butter. Surprised you took that one dribble.
On the other end, Scruggs scores and Wake wants a timeout.
Miami can't make a basket and give up a basket.
So it's 53-43 with 2:08 to go. Harden with 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting. $11 points in the second half for Harden. 10-point lead. Situation is 10-point lead for Miami. Wake has only 1 timeout remaining.
Wake has to get stop after stop after stop in order to even have a chance at winning this game.
Inbounds goes to Spearman. Back to Williams. Now Harden. Trying to trap Harden, and Katie Meyer wants a timeout.
Harden picked up the ball in a trap zone. You have half court as an extra additional man, and you have the sideline as an additional man.
So Katie Meyer burns a timeout with under 2 minutes to go. Let's go to the Wake Forest side. They're down 10, 2 minutes to go. You mentioned they're going to need multiple stops here, so they've gone to their trap game. Do they start fouling here?
I think they have to have. They only have 2 fouls right now as a team, and so they're going to have to spend a couple of fouls. They don't get a steal. Be very aggressive on that.
Williams for Spearman.
And depending on who has the ball, I definitely would put a foul.
Going to play this possession out and try to get a stop. Four seconds on the clock for Miami. Harden with a tough 3. That one just grazed the front of the rim.
They burned about 30 seconds off the clock. They have to go.
Yeah, only 96 seconds to go here.
They're playing like they're up.
Time is a commodity in short supply for Wake Forest. Williams barrels in. And they count that basket? No, that's a charge by the way, right?
Absolutely. She just bullied her way down there. Harden didn't even have to sell that one. She completely ran it over. That was the 3rd charge Harden has taken this game. I hear them saying foul over there on the sideline.
We'll send Roberts to the free. No, they still have more fouls to give.
One more. Now, I think depending on who gets the ball, if Cavender gets the ball, you don't foul her. You make her get it out of her hands. Anyone else gets the ball, you hack them. you go for the ball to try to get a steal, but you don't get that steal, you hack them.
Cavender fouled in the backcourt with 1:13 to go.
It's not what Megan wanted over there on the sideline. Harrison doesn't think that she fouled her.
So 2 shots for Cavender.
My guess is to extend the lead to 12, the 90% free throw shooting.
Came in 34 for 38. When she shoots the free throws, she barely disturbs the net.
Muscle memory, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Stephen Curry has.
Good on a pair of free throws. She has as good a free throw shooting form as anybody I've ever seen.
That's really pretty. Pretty consistent.
Spear has had a quiet game for Wake Forest. 1 for 7, 3 points. 1 minute to go in Coral Gables, and that might have been the last vestige of hope for Wake Forest.
18 turnovers, that is the tale of this game here for Wake Forest, unable to get anything going offensively. A team that averages 61 points, and they have 43 with less than a minute to go.
Miami 53 seconds away from their 5th straight win. Roberts for Cavender.
They're electing not to foul Cavender. Very smart.
.35 seconds to play. Williams loses it. Poked out by Wake Forest. Four on the shot clock. Harden better hurry. Last touch by Miami.
I find it very humorous that Williams is demanding they go to the monitor as if
The ruling on the floor has been overturned. Miami's ball.
24 seconds to play. 55-43 Miami. Dwyer will trigger it in for the University of Miami. Watched by Spear. deflected and intercepted. Williams the other way. Roberts got a piece of it. 15 to play. Oh, no, the last touch by Wake. I thought Roberts perhaps poked it out. No.
It just bounced past the ball out of bounds. 19 turnovers for Wake Forest.
That's going to be it. Wake Forest will capitulate the final 10 seconds here, and Miami will have their 5th straight win. At home, here at the Wasco Center in Coral Gables, Miami in a hard-fought game wins it 55-43. Destiny Harden with 13 points in the game as Miami holds Wake Forest to 30% shooting from the floor, 21% from three-point range. Miami's defense tonight or this afternoon excelled.
Very, very good win. Not the best game for Miami, but a good job in taking the most out of what they can get. And Wake Forest will have to figure out what they've done